Here's something pertaining to, an issue we talk about a lot here on the show that Corey sent in. Thank you, Corey. Lawmaker who once paid... Ooh, I'm stumbling over the headlines today. Lawmaker who once paid fast lanes on internet wins U.S. Senate seat. U.S. Representative Marsha Blackburn, a Republican in Tennessee, one of Congress's most outspoken opponents of strict net neutrality rules, has won a U.S. Senate seat. Blackburn won 54.7% of the vote in yesterday's election, defeating Democrat Phil Bredesen, who received 43.9%. The vote tally was about 100. All right, we don't need that. So let's see. Blackburn's Open Internet Preservation Act. Because Republicans maintain their Senate majority, Blackburn could play a key role in writing net neutrality legislation. And, of course, she's against net neutrality. She has offered several net neutrality bills in the past few years, including the Open Internet Preservation Act, which would ban blocking and throttling, but allow our ISPs to create fast lanes and prohibit state governments from enacting their own net neutrality laws. The bill would also prohibit the FCC from imposing any type of common carrier regulations on broadband providers. So basically, it's anti-net neutrality. It is anti-net. So you can't block and throttle, but you can have fast lanes and slow lanes. And the internet's not a common carrier, which means the throttling could happen in the future because people that can't pay the price will be throttled. So this is anti-net neutrality legislation. It's not an Open Internet Preservation Act. It does the complete opposite. She's in favor of paid prioritization. Now, this isn't likely to pass the House, they're saying. And what's interesting here is that it's happening in Tennessee. Tennessee is a place where they're really pushing for broadband, and it's working even amidst red state voters. Why? Because Chattanooga is in the state of Tennessee. And people see that Chattanooga has the best internet in the frickin' country. Whether you're on the right or the left, you probably dig the internet. You probably understand the role the internet plays in our lives. You probably don't want to see that change. If you live in the state of Tennessee and you see that Chattanooga has the best internet in the frickin' country at a reasonable price, and it's enjoyed by people on all sides of the political aisle, you're going to think, why don't we have that? And then you're going to find out why you don't have it, and you don't have it because of bullshit corporate interests. Josh Androsky said this in regards to public banking. There's nothing more American than cutting out the middleman. It's the same thing here. There's nothing more American than cutting out the middleman. So why have some corporate price gouging entity control your internet when you can control it in your community? And you can hold your city officials accountable. It's a hell of a lot better than Comcast, huh? So it's interesting this happened in Tennessee, such a staunch net neutrality opponent. And maybe if she gets anything moved forward, which hopefully she won't, but maybe if she starts proposing legislation, starts trying to harm net neutrality protections at the state level, maybe that'll really wake Tennessee up and they'll really start pushing for municipal broadband. So thank you for sharing that, Corey.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make